Okay, we're going to get going. This is your Monday afternoon broadcast, a little after 4 p.m. Monday here. Right now, you're looking at the European 850 millibar temperature map. This is from the European model again, and this is focused on Friday morning. This is important because on Friday morning, we're showing that 32 degree Fahrenheit isotherm, or what could be considered the rain snow line now, located from right around Duluth southwest to just west of the Twin Cities metro, and then down to near Des Moines, Iowa. So in theory, if the European model is correct, that would place the rain snow line and at least a heavy band of snow from about International Falls southwest into Alexandria, St. Cloud, and then further southwest into eastern South Dakota on Friday morning. And then watch what the European model does to the cold air at 850 millibars for Saturday. This is Saturday morning. Arctic air dumping into Minnesota. So no doubt that if we're receiving anything in the way of sprinkles or rain showers on the day Friday, that will turn over to snow showers and maybe even some accumulating snow by Friday night and Saturday morning. And the European model has been fairly consistent, along with the GFS model, in showing that this is what's going to be happening over the upper Midwest Friday into Saturday. Here is the GFS computer model, and I'm going to go through time here. This is today, at least right now, the GFS, again, 850 millibars, GFS showing that it's just way too warm as we go through time this week. Here's Wednesday afternoon, way too warm for any type of frozen precipitation over the upper Midwest. But look at the cold air lurking north of the border in Canada. And then, of course, as this snow system, or as the storm system starts to blow up during the day on Friday, the GFS shows it wrapping cold air into the system. This is Friday morning. Look, GFS shows it cold enough for snow over the Dakotas and extreme northwestern Minnesota. And then, of course, as the storm moves northeast into the Great Lakes, it wraps cold Arctic air into this system Friday night and into Saturday morning, which would change any type of frozen precipitation over to snow over all of the upper Midwest. Here's what's scary. This is the European forecast for snow totals between now and, well, we're looking at Sunday morning probably. And what's very important, and watch what happens here as we put this through motion. We'll go back in time. This now is Thursday morning. And as we go through the day Thursday and into Friday morning, look at the snow expanding over northeastern South Dakota and much of northwestern and portions of central Minnesota. This should scare everybody because that's dangerously close now to the Twin Cities. And then finally by Saturday morning, you can see over a foot of snow expected, if you believe the European computer model, over a foot of snow expected from about Alexandria and St. Cloud, northeast towards International Falls, and then, of course, into Ontario. So that's a mere 50 to 100 miles northwest of the Twin Cities metro. It's even depicting, the European model is even depicting some snow, about 1 to 2 inches here in the Twin Cities metro by Saturday morning. So there's no doubt that this storm system has the potential to produce heavy snows over the upper Midwest. And if the track of this storm were to move a little bit further southeast than expected, the heavier snows would extend south into the Twin Cities Friday into Saturday. Any questions so far? Ben, do you have any questions on that? Okay, I'm going to be showing you now the NOVAC weather. This is the travel impact map from NOVAC weather. And you can see that northeastern South Dakota and western Minnesota now I have in a moderate risk for the potential for snow, and I'm anticipating problems in those areas already. We're still about 4 days out before the onset of this storm system, but it certainly looks like it's got the potential to produce snow just to the north and west of the Twin Cities, if not in the Twin Cities, by late Friday and then lingering into Saturday morning. Again, if that storm were to track any further southeast, that would put the Twin Cities in that band of heavier snow. And then let's focus on this trigger graph. And if you guys haven't seen the trigger graph before, it's kind of important to note that this line here is the 850 millibar temperature line. And once it starts going below this 32-degree Fahrenheit line right here, that's when we can expect snow to be the dominant form of precipitation. And I'm expecting that to happen sometime during the day Friday, where the temperatures at Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport dip below 32 degrees at 850 millibars. Hence, we could certainly pick up a quick ½ to an inch of snow in the Twin Cities later on the day Friday, and there's even potential for 2-inch or even 6 inches of snow, even in the Twin Cities at the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport as we head through the day Friday and Friday evening into early Saturday morning. That's the timing right now of this system. So again, somewhere between about 3 p.m. Friday to 3 a.m. Saturday would be the time for accumulating snow, I believe, in the Twin Cities and western Wisconsin and portions of southern and eastern Minnesota. Now, my confidence is fairly high, but it's not a guarantee. You can see I'm about 60 to 70% confident that some accumulating snow is going to fall in the Twin Cities, but I'm not at that 90 to 100% confident that this is going to happen. Of course, as this storm gets closer, we'll be able to pinpoint that, and my confidence level will either go up or go down. But again, we're 4 days out, and a lot's going to change between now and then. Questions? Ben, anything on your end? Okay, well, if there are no questions, I hope that Ben was saying that this is a fairly easy process going through Zoom to get onto these meetings, to get onto these briefings. So we'll be doing this more as we head through the week. But as of right now, we are going to stop this recording, and you can have a great evening. Bye-bye.